My topic is card making, and I'm going to inform you about the benefits of making your own cards and how easy they are to make. I will be showing you some basic materials and where they can be purchased, when people make cards and the purpose for it, and where you can make cards and how you can put your own ideas together. Some basic materials that you need to start off for making cards is paper, and you can get special card paper, and they come in different packs that you can get, or you can get them individually. So this one's more girly and this one's more neutral and baby colors, and then you can also get some meant more for guys with darker and more earthy colors. And then you also need glue, and it should be acid free, but for cards it's not as important as unless you use pictures. You can get glue tapes, which are really handy. You can get permanent or non-permanent, but the permanent is way better. Or you can get glue dots, and you just push it down and it puts a little glue dot down for you, so it comes in handy, but they aren't cheap at all. You can use embellishments, there are flowers that you can use for decoration, or you can bedazzle it and jazz it up a little bit with rhinestones, which is always fun, and you can get them in all different shapes and colors. And scissors for cutting, or you can get a small handy cutting board, which helps. Ribbon you can use a lot of. I didn't bring any with. And you can use markers. I like to use the Copic markers. They're really expensive, but they work really well for designing and coloring, but basic markers or colored pencils work just as well. And you need ink if you plan on stamping, but then you will also need some stamps with it. And ink you can get in any color. Most people use black or blue. And you need your own love for making a card. Places to get the materials, you can, a lot of manufacturing for strictly scrapbooking or card making, you can go to Michael's or Archivers, Hobby Lobby, or Club Scrap. Those you can all find in Appleton, so it's kind of convenient. Or even Walmart sells basic card stuff, so. There's a lot of occasions that you can use for making cards, like weddings and baby showers, wedding showers, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or even just because. You can make a card to show someone that you care for fun. It can be cheaper if you don't splurge like I do for all of the materials and just stick with the basics. It can be a good hobby, or you can make a card for it to be meaningful to somebody if you put time and effort into it. It doesn't really matter how good it is. Some of the senders of cards, they're usually either family, like your mom or dad, or siblings, or to a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's someone personal to you, because you're not going to send a homemade card to someone you don't know, because that's a little creepy. So that would be a good occasion to buy a card. You can make cards anywhere you want, in your home. You can do it with a friend or a loved one. You can even go to a card class, which they have, which is pretty nice if you're new. Making a card is generally simple. You lay out what you are thinking you want to do, your ideas, and then you have to start with the back of the card and work your way to the front, because once you glue something down, you can't put anything behind it, so you have to make sure you have your background done first. And you make sure at the very end that you get your overall message across. So if it's a birthday card, it better look like a birthday card and not a wedding card. And I'm going to show you how to make a simple Valentine's Day card. You need to start with a normal sheet of paper, and you fold it in half. And then I already have the background cut off that I'm going to use for it. So then you take glue, and I just put glue. It's not working. I just put glue on the edges, so it's just enough to stick. And then you want to try to line it up somewhat close to the center. And then you push down a little bit to make sure it's stuck. And then since you're working from the front, I don't have this cut, and this one goes on top of it, so I need to glue that one down first so I get the right sizing on it. And then this is pre-stamped already. Usually you would have to dip the stamp in ink and then put it on, but I did it ahead of time. You push it down so it's on this, and then I need to cut it to make sure it's even. So I have this, and then for the last touches, you just put it down on the card where you want it positioned. Like so. And there you have a basic Valentine's Day card. And there's other cards that you can use too, like here's a Christmas one, or a baby shower one. And this one's even more manly, it has a wolf on it for guys. In conclusion, I hope that you learned about card making and how simple and meaningful it can be. And now I better not see anyone going to buy a card.